Good morning. My name is Saurabh Mukhopadhyay. I am an associate professor at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. I am offering the course Cryptography and Network Security. So, aim of this course is to introduce the participant the area cryptography and crypt analysis. So, what is a cryptography? Cryptography enables us to communicate securely over an insecure channel between two parties or more parties. Suppose there are two parties, Alice and Bob, they are sitting in two different places. Alice is sitting in India and Bob is sitting in USA. Now, suppose they are communicating over the telephone, that is a public channel. Every channel is so called, we treat it as like WhatsApp, Facebook, Gmail. So, suppose they are communicating over the telephone and Bob asks Alice, says what is your age? Now, suppose Alice's age is 24. So, now Alice cannot send just 24 to the Bob. In that case, the person who is trapping the phone, that person will come to know the Alice age. So, Alice has to do something. So, what Alice will do? Alice can multiply something with 24, or Alice can add, say Alice can add 26 with this 24 and that becomes 50. So, now 50 Alice can send to Bob, and now Bob is receiving 50. So, Bob will, what Bob will do? So, Bob needs to have this 26. So, 26 Bob has to subtract from 50 and will get back 24. So, the things are what the process Alice is doing, the adding, this is called encryption function or encryption process, which is taking two input. One is the plain text or the message Alice wants to send to Bob. Another one is the key, that 26, which is shared between Alice and Bob. Now, that is another question, how they can share this key. They are sitting in two different places. So, maybe they have to meet in some place and they have to decide, okay, this 26 we are going to use for the key for next 1 year, but that is also dangerous to keep the key for next 1 year. So, maybe we need to change the key in a second, microsecond. So, we cannot keep the secret key for long time. So, this is one of the issue, how they can agree with a common key. So, that issue is was solved by Diffie-Hellman key exchange protocol. We will discuss that. So, this is called SIP cipher, because we are just adding something. So, these are old crypto system. These are called classical crypto system. This was started in during the Second World War. They developed a machine called rotor machine, Enigma. So, we will start with the classical crypto system. We will discuss all the basic cipher like SIP cipher, scissor cipher, substitution cipher. Then we will move to the some modern crypto system like block cipher, stream cipher. There we will discuss the AES, DES and some stream cipher, LFA cipher, stream cipher. So, these are all symmetric cipher. That means, two parties shared with a similar key or the same key. Now, this has a drawback, as we said, how they will share the key, and even there are multi parties, then for each communication there a key is needed. So, in that case everybody needs to store a set of keys. So, that is another botheration. So, after invention of the Diffie-Hellman key exchange protocol, the public key was invented. So, there we have everybody has having a pair of key, one is secret key, another one is public key, and we use the public key for the encryption. Suppose I am sending a message to Bob. So, now I need Bob public key, then I encrypt the message using Bob public key and send it to Bob. So, Bob will decrypt it using the Bob secret key. So, that is only Bob can do. So, that means since the public key is public, so by knowing the public key, it should be compulsorily hard to get the secret key or the decryption key. Otherwise, the Oscar, which is the third party, which is the attacker, will come to know the message. So, this is the public key setup. We will discuss RSA public key crypto system, Elgamal public key crypto system, knapsack public key crypto system, and we will discuss the elliptic curve version of the Elgamal. So, those will be covered in the public key cryptography. And apart from that, we will discuss. So, these are all called cryptography, where we study the design of these cipher algorithms, and there are other side of the coin is called crypt analysis, where we study the how to attack a crypto system. So, that is the adversary point of view or the attacker. So, that area is called crypt analysis, where we try to find the loophole in the cryptographic algorithm. We try to get the key. So, we will do some exhaustive search, time memory of attack, we will do some generic attack called differential cryptanalysis, linear cryptanalysis. So, all this topic will be covered in this course. So, this course is having fantastic materials. We will start with the basic things and slowly we will go to the some advanced level cryptography like identity based crypto system, attributes based crypto system, and recently we will like blockchain. We will see how we can use the blockchain in the cryptocurrency, and also we will introduce the quantum cryptography. So, those all things will be covered in this course, and this course is a 12-week course. It has fantastic materials, and we kept the prerequisite of this course as nil. So, that means we welcome all to join this course. We are not assume any background to join this course. Whatever the background is needed, mathematical background, all will be discussed in this course. We will cover all the necessary background in this course. So, this course can be attended by everybody. I welcome you all to attend this course. This course is made for the people who are looking for to develop a group, cyber security group, or even in our daily life we use cryptography. Like if we go to the bank, we need to identify ourselves. We use the PIN to identify in the ATM machine, but their risk is if the ATM machine can store our PIN. So, that can forge our identity. So, for that we have to use the cryptographic technique like digital signature we can use there. So, challenge protocol we can use there. So, those all details will be covered in this course. So, this is a 12-week course. Each week we will give you 5 lecture video in the beginning of the week along with an assignment, and assignment has to be submitted online. So, these are all MCQ. So, at the end of the 12 weeks there will be exam, that is also MCQ. So, I welcome you all for this course, and I hope this course will be useful for the people in the defense area. Nowadays, we are facing one problem from the defense, that suppose they are in the headquarters, major is some encoding some speech and sending to the border. So, border people they are decoding the speech and they are unable to listen the speech. So, there may be few possibilities are there. They want to detect whether some part of the speech was encrypted or it got some error was happened, that is why it is not decoding there. If the error is more than the threshold value. So, so this type of problem is very important. So, for this type of problem also you need to understand the area, this basic cryptography and cryptanalysis. So, again I welcome you all to this course, cryptography and network security, and I hope we all will enjoy the course. Thank you very much.